Hey friends, Diane here. It takes a whole lot of effort and time and resources to hold on to offenses. Have you ever noticed that? Giving grace towards those who have hurt us, either intentionally or not, frees us from harboring the pain. This never means we are okay with what they did. It simply means we will not allow it to poison us any further. Mr. Licato says, Jesus didn't endorse your sins by forgiving you. Grace doesn't tell the daughter to like the father who molested her. The grace-filled person still sends thieves to jail and expects an ex to pay child support. Grace is not blind. It sees the hurt full well, but grace chooses to see God's forgiveness even more. Our author then shares the events that happened at an Amish school several years ago. He says how the shootings stunned the nation, but how the forgiveness of the Amish community even more so. There is something fallen and wicked in us that refuses to think that giving grace is what the right response should be. Again, no one was saying what happened was fine. What this brave and godly community were saying is that the tragedy would stop there. We only prolong the pain, or worse, spread the pain, when we refuse to give the same grace we have been given. Do we see this? I am not saying that this is not a struggle. Recently, something happened in my life where I really had to dig in deep in order to show grace to someone who is still hurting us in an awful way. Someone we did everything we could to help, but they returned evil for good. So what are my choices? Get bitter and imitate her? Or give God's grace and imitate Jesus? It is only by God's grace that I chose to give this person grace. And the moment I did, a heavy weight was lifted off my shoulders and freed my heart. Grace does this, and it is such a marvelous blessing. More tomorrow. See you then.